AM 1170. The Answer.
Welcome back. You are listening to Whissel Wednesdays here on AM 1170, The Answer. Joined, as always, by Mr. Jason Hall, Team Home Loans, Miss Sonia Azizi with Whissel Realty, and Joey Coe, Fresh and Fit Meals. So, Joey, just to reiterate the offer for our listeners, this is really geared towards, busy business professionals.
Absolutely.
Or big families. You got kids. You don't have time to be cooking up all these meals. You guys can do 40 prepped meals for $400.
40 prep meals, $400.
That's $10 a meal.
Give us a call, 858-805-1150. Tell them that you heard about the bulk plan offer, and we'll go ahead and set you up. Doesn't mean you got to get all 40 meals in one shot.
That's what I was going to ask. So how can you break that up?
So you would break it up just as the plans are on our website. So maybe you're a five meals a week kind of guy.
Right, just want
lunch
at work, right?
Yeah. So actually, if you're doing that and you buy into the 40 meals,
you're scoring.
And then they'll set you up where you only do 5 a week. You go online, pick everything. You're saving $380 a meal.
Yeah, that's huge.
If you're going that route. So
that adds up over 40 meals.
Sure. So you would choose between 5 meals, 10 meals, 14 meals, or 21 meals. 21 meals are, the hardcore people who do like 3 meals a day.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate that offer out to all of our listeners and all the Whissel Realty team. That's awesome. So we're definitely going to take you up on that.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, don't lose too much money on that. But
no.
He's like, I've been there, I've done that, I've done the Groupon thing.
Right.
I love it. And so, how long are the meals good for?
Meals are typically they're typically good for about a week in the fridge. We do have some clients that end up freezing some meals, defrosting them, heating them up. It's all to your preference. Each meal has a best used by sticker on them.
Okay.
Kind of let you know.
Right.
Typically, you probably want to go through like your salads first, and then move on to your fish items or whatnot. But it's a preference.
Okay.
To anybody. Like me personally, anything that sits in my fridge that was cooked over a couple days, I have my own limits. Even though it's still good,
right.
It's kind of like a mental thing.
Right.
So it's to your preference.
Okay. And then, so I know we talked about lunch and dinner, but then you mentioned Sonia's doing some breakfast.
Yeah, we have
too.
breakfast items on there. A lot of egg white dishes, a lot of fancy quinoa, berry oatmeals, and stuff to that effect. Lumberjack slams, protein pancakes, stuff like that. So any meal you need covered through the week, you can get, and it's all up to you. We don't set the menu and tell you what you're going to have this week.
You have choices.
Or you have choices.
Okay.
And
what are the most
huge.
popular, top 3 meals that you guys make?
Top 3 meals, I would probably say my turkey meatballs, marinara on spaghetti squash.
I had that one.
Is a high item. We have a lot of it's like a Thai basil, beef. There's so many.
Yeah.
It's a wide variety of flavors from pretty much around the world, and every single ingredient that we put into our meals has its own list of nutritional benefits.
Right.
And there's nothing negative about any of it. So whatever you're putting in your body, you don't have to think twice. Is this good for me? Am I gonna gain weight? Am I gonna everything serves a purpose.
Right.
And all of our sauces, everything is made in-house from scratch.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. So again, if you want to connect Fresh and Fit Meals, 858-805-1150, 858-805-1150. Whether you just want to try it and do 5 of them, they've got that. If you want to go for the whole shebang, $400, 40 meals, you could break it up into 5, 10, 21, whatever you want to do, break that up. But definitely give it a shot. 858-805-1150. I think those are going to be flying off the shelves. Jason, I think you are a customer.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Put Jason down for 400. Put him down.
Yeah, you might put me down for 800 here.
Keep in mind, everything's low calories. It's all under, it's 350. And even some of the sauces that he puts together, whether it's ketchup or what is some of the other, they're all
right. So
organic.
You got to look at losing weight and getting healthy. You have to eat. It's not starving yourself. It's not.
Yes, Mr. Whissel, when he just tries to lose 10 pounds by not eating.
And it doesn't mean your meals have to be small. If you look at the calorie count of one bag of potato chips,
right,
it's like
400 or 500 calories or something.
Right. And that's that one little lunch size, right?
Right.
Well, you look at one of our meals, which is a full meal, and it's the same amount. So it's not. It's what you eat and how you eat.
Definitely.
And you don't want to sit at home and do the research and have to think about it.
Right.
So that's where we come into play.
I love it. So, Sonia, I know you've been super busy. That's why you've been a Fresh and Fit customer. So, what are you busy doing?
Busy selling homes. Hello.
So, what's going on in the market right now?
It's still really amazing. We have a lot of buyers, not enough inventory. It's a great time to sell, guys.
What do you mean when you say inventory?
I can't find enough homes under, say, 600,000.
Okay.
So is that where the shortage is? Is that in your neighborhood? Would you say anything under 600?
So I do a lot of stuff. Yeah, North County.
Right, you do a lot of listings in North County.
Yeah, we do a lot of listings. We got a lot of buyers, and their families are waiting for that perfect house, and we just don't have enough inventory.
Right, so that 400 to 600 range is kind of where
that's the magic
sweet spot for most people. Probably dual income, probably making somewhere around 150, 200 grand a year type of thing combined, and that's the sweet spot, and that's where it goes fast.
Yeah.
Now, where do you see any slow at the high end? Because I know you do a lot of high end stuff too.
It's not that it's slow. It's just there's a certain amount. I mean, you do loans. There's just a certain amount of people that qualify for that amount.
Right.
But interest rates are good, so even they're moving faster. So, like I said, it's low inventory. Interest rates are super low. That's where you come in.
Yep.
And we just have people waiting around to find that perfect house. So, it's a good time to sell, guys.
Yeah, so if you're looking to sell your house, call Sonia, especially anything in North County, right?
I have a list of buyers.
We've known Sonia for many years now, and she has completely raised. I can't even say the right words here. Risen.
This is a biblical term, Jason. Come on. I think you
risen.
know this
She has been a good agent for many years, but in the last few years, Sonia, I've seen you just rise to the top of Whissel Realty to be one of the top agents. And so what has changed? What's for you? Because then we have a lot of real estate agents that listen and lenders who might want to share this with agents. Yeah. What's been a big change for you?
Not to get personal, but it's just me. I'm a single mom, and my motivation's my kids. And, it's just...
So you're really driven now, right?
I'm very driven, and I just want the best for them. And you have to be motivated. You got to keep going. And I love what I do, so why not?
Right. That's huge. So, you're making it happen. Now you're on your own with your kids, and you're like, I'm going to provide and give them everything possibly I can for my kids.
Just took them to Hawaii. It was the best feeling, and that's like one thing you can't take from them. That's an amazing memory that they're going to remember forever.
No, I remember the few times I've been to Hawaii. Have you been to Hawaii yet there, Whissel?
Oh, yeah. Multiple times. I love Hawaii.
Times. Yeah? You're going to buy a house there, too? Is that the next place?
We should get a house.
We should get a Whissel Team Home Loans
Hawaii's
house?
not on the dream board, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to get one out there. I love it.
It's not an easy place to get to.
It's not that bad. They got direct flights from San Diego now.
It was 6 hours. It's 6 hours to New York.
How much roughly is it on plane flights?
450. It's the same as if you were.
Right now.
Wow.
But Sonia, being 6'3", riding on a plane for 5 or 6 hours, it's a little different than being small like you.
What?
It is not a pleasant experience. I'm gonna be honest. Or being the size of Jason, having girth like Jason.
No, I'd rather take the height than going with 2 kids. They just.
I took an iPad. Little baby Nixon.
They cried. They don't like the pressure, and
Yeah, no, it's a different thing.
But it was worth it.
Are you already booked your trips to
Charleston? That's where our first trip flying with Nixon will be in Charleston.
Are you guys taking her sister and stuff like you were going to do last year?
Maybe. We're taking Mom. Okay, so we're taking Mom so that we can go out at night.
That's awesome.
Did you already pick up the vacation rental?
Not yet. Okay. We're working on it, though.
All right, I got to figure out
But
who
it
else
will
is
be
going.
fun to go out to Charleston with our little baby. We're looking forward to it.
Wow.
But we're going to head to a break, guys. When we get back here on Whissel Wednesdays, Sonia, Jason, I really want to get our finger on the pulse of exactly what's going on in the market and how our listeners can take advantage of it. You're listening to Whissel Wednesdays on AM 1170, The Answer.